Well, hey, my Insta-loves and my Facebookers. Well, I'm not gonna explain no workout, nothing. Today is gonna be an informational day, okay? I feel like doing a little talk, because y'all know I love to talk. And I came in, I got my pinup look going on. Pinup girl. You would have thought I would have combed my weave out before doing this video, but I didn't. So, now let me fix the girls. So, excuse the grunting. Today I want to do a little talk on identifying our issue, our problem, what obesity actually is, what it consists of, and this is me. I believe when it comes to obesity, when it comes to us, whomever that's plus size or that has this battle, you know, we're fighting this vice of obesity. I'm one of those people. I'm all about getting to the root of things. Let's deal with the root demon. And the root demon, for you to identify the root demon, you have to be able to identify what it is that you're actually combating. Okay, some people really are not combating obesity. What they're combating is emotional dysfunction. The obesity is just the residual effect. And that's many of us, okay? But for some people, obesity, whether it's genetic or it's been through some mutation, because that does happen, physical mutation through foods, and other things that we've been subjected to that has caused other organ functions to not operate properly or to stop, and so we get the insulin increase. Like for me, the PCOS, hence the PCOS, okay? I'm what you call insulin resistant, and so my body, I can eat healthy all I want. My body likes to just produce insulin. It just produces it, but it's produced so much because I've been combating obesity for so long. It's produced so much because of diet and yo-yoing and going back and forth, that my cells are just like, hey, yeah, you could just go ahead and store that as fat. So that's why I have to work 10 to 20 times harder than the average individual to lose weight. That's okay. If that's the thorn in my flesh, if that's my vice, that's my poison, then that's fine. I own it, and I'm gonna beat the shit out of it, period. I'm gonna win this. I am gonna come out on top. So like I was saying, get into these root demons of obesity. One of the things that we first have to understand, and we have to get some into clarity on, the CDC, which is the Center of Disease Control, which is our National Center of Disease Control, has registered and listed obesity as a national disease. It's a national disease. It's medically classified as a disease, just like cancer, AIDS, any other thing that you could think of that's a disease. It's a disease. And so with that being a disease, it's a disease that's not classified through, it's not a matter of behavior, but disease, okay? Alcoholism is a disease. Drug abuse is a disease. Mental illness is a disease. And though, you know, our country like to go a little crazy with titling everything as a disease, obesity definitely is one that has come into our culture in the past maybe 25 years. People did not walk around our size. They did not walk around this big. Our children didn't look like goddamn fullbacks and giants, okay? And this is something that we really have to pay attention to within ourselves, within our next generation, and so forth. So understanding, when you look at it as, and I think, I personally, as much as I don't like to classify things as a disease all the time, I really believe that if we that combat obesity look at it as a disease and accept it as a disease, we would have to own some responsibility and some responsibilities to have some ownership. It's not a disease that it's like, oh, I got hit with the obesity bug. Okay, Rob, y'all a little loud. This your station, Curtis? Hey, if I could show show y'all Curtis dancing? Curtis, I wish I could have showed them you dancing. You look. Prince is on, so the whole gym is like off the chain right now. So I'm going. We need to do a video dancing. We ain't did that in a while. So I know, right? So look, he wants to say hi, y'all.
Hey, how y'all doing? I know I look the exact same every time you
Scruffy.
see me. Because
Scruffy.
this is my uniform.
No shave. No nothing.
This is my uniform.
He got the dreads on lock. He got the black uniform on lock. Have y'all ever seen him in any other color?
Keep going.
I know.
They just keep going. It's good seeing y'all. She kicking a lot of knowledge. Y'all listen to her.
Yeah.
Pay attention. Do it.
Do it. Just do it.
Let's get it.
No, what you say? Lose the. Don't lose it. Just
don't hide it.
Don't hide
just
it.
Lose it.
Just lose it. Waist training chicks.
Bam.
So yeah, we're gonna have to do one this weekend, y'all. But back to the matter of hand. When we take the ownership of the disease, because for some of us, even though it's a disease not classified through behavior for whatever reason, that should tell you something. That tells us that our government, medical professionals know a lot of this obesity is not so much a situation of us just being sedative, okay? And it's not. I'm an active individual. I eat pretty well, you know. I had to educate myself on what to eat after a while, but we was never the kind of family that just ate out, you know, just crazy. So what I want to challenge you all to do in us understanding that obesity is a disease. If the doctor told you tomorrow that you had stage 4 cancer, because sometimes it takes a moment, what's the word? It's one of my favorite words. When we come into that pinnacle moment of death, when death is on the brink, one or two things are going to happen. Either you're going to give up, you're going to cower out, and you're just going to die, or you're going to fight like hell for your life. I will fight like anyone that knows me. I will fight like hell for my life. If I'm dying and you trying to kill me, you coming with me. I ain't going by myself. And I'm talking about whoever is doing what. This is gonna be a shared effort, Bill. They're gonna find my body and yours, because I'll be towing you up a new one as well. So imagine you was diagnosed with a disease, stage 4 cancer, but they said we have an 80% success rate, 90% success rate for those that are diagnosed with this. If you do X, Y, and Z, you can reverse all symptoms. Not only could you reverse all symptoms, you can reverse and cancel out this disease. That's deep. That's profound. Change your mentality, because we have to understand we're dying. And we're dying from obesity mentally, physically, spiritually, even intellectually, any other you want to add on to that. It's killing us, because it doesn't only kill the physical body, it kills the spirit of man. We don't operate optimally and at our highest ability and functionality when we're obese, when we're combating, because we're dealing with self-confidence issues, we're dealing with self-esteem issues, we're a little, you know, kind of like just got this insecurity about ourselves. Maybe not all the time. Some of us are very bodacious. I'm a pretty bodacious chick, but let me tell you something. If I was even 25 pounds smaller, I know for damn sure this is what y'all see now. Man, please, it would be off the chain. It would be off the chain. I would be on a whole nother level. And that's what I'm trying to get to. And because every time I lose 5-10 pounds, I get to another level. There's levels to this, boo. We're going to have to do more. We're going to have to explore more. MJ's on. What's this song? Beat It? I think it's Beat It. I love Michael Jackson. Hey. Okay, concert over. So, again, I was on my little rant. Y'all see how I go in and out. But seriously, my sisters and brothers, understand that this is a disease. This is a disease that you can reverse. I was diabetic. I wasn't insulin dependent, but I was on like metformin, and they had me on a birth control and some other things to help help with the production of my insulin and metabolize different things. And so all that, I have no more cysts on my, because I suffer from PCOS, polycystic ovarian syndrome. And so when they did another ultrasound, there was no poly. There wasn't even a mono. There was no uno, no nothing. 0 cysts. And that was through diet and nutrition. I'm sorry, through nutrition and weight training and things of that sort. So if I could reverse diabetes, which doctors won't tell you, you don't have to be subjected to hypertension. You don't have to be subjected to diabetes. You don't have to be subjected to obesity. Hell, we might be big. Hold on, my thing is tripping. We might be big women, big dudes, whatever. But let me tell you something. My bigness, my full-figuredness, all this, I feel like Beyonce doing all this does not limit what it is that I can do. Y'all see the workout videos. Y'all know how I get it in. And when you override that, you take on a whole nother persona of yourself. You tap into a degree of confidence and surety and security about yourself. And you start saying, you know, I was gonna give the finger, but you start saying F society in their boxes that they put us in, what you have put yourself in. You don't have to be subjected to what people. He is all up in my video. You see, why he had to come on this wall? See, y'all know I got like territorial issues. Don't come in my space, and he's all in my space. But anyway, so understand that you're not subjected to your weight. I don't want to. One thing I have a lot of plus size clients. My clients are 300, 400 pounds, honey. And we do FaceTime workout videos. That's how I do a lot of my training. And oh, let me plug myself. If you want some personal training, I do online training where we can do Uvu or FaceTime, and we can get it in your house. And I promise you, I will make you sweat. Do meal planning and all that, okay? And I love the fact that I can talk to my big sisters and let them see you don't have to get into this fad crap. But that's another video for another day. And I know this video is probably about 11 minutes, so I'm gonna go ahead and cut this off. And just let y'all know I love you, my loves. Have a phenomenal weekend. I'm gonna do some selfies, but I ain't gonna do no video. I ain't got time for that. So I love you, my loves. I really do, and understand that this is a disease that can be beat. And if you make the decision right now, it's beat. A lot of people that suffer from other ailments, stage 4 cancers, what have you, it goes into remission, it disappears. They take a holistic approach and it disappears. You know why? Because they change their whole energy and force field and how they perceive the disease. Remember, disease and any opposition is nothing more than an area of opportunity. And that's what we got to do. We got to look at this as an area of opportunity to change our behavior and reverse the disease. I love you, my loves. Okay?